Hello friends, welcome to the tutorial on getting started with files. At the end of this tutorial, you will learn to open a file, read the contents of the file line by line, read the entire content of the file at once, append the lines of a file to a list, and close the file. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux 16.04 operating system, Python 3.4.3 and IPython 5.1.0. To practice this tutorial, you should know about lists and for statement. If not, see the prerequisite Python tutorials on this website. To open a file for reading or writing, we can use a built-in function called open. Open function returns a file object. The syntax is shown here. File name is the name of the file to be opened. Mode, this indicates how the file is going to be opened. R is for read mode. W is for write mode. A represents appending mode and R plus for both read and write mode. Specifying mode is optional. Let us open a file pendulum.txt in a text editor. This file contains two data columns, length and time of pendulum. We will be using this text file for our demonstration. The file pendulum.txt is available in the code file link of this tutorial. Please download it in home directory and use it. Let us first open the terminal by pressing Ctrl-Alt-T keys simultaneously. Type IPython3 and press enter. Let us initialize the Pylab package. Type %pylab and press enter. Let us clear the terminal. Let us open the file pendulum.txt. Type f is equal to open inside parenthesis, inside quotes, pendulum.txt. Here the mode is not specified. By default it is R. Let us type F on the terminal to see what it is. The file object F shows the file name and mode of the file which is open. R stands for read-only mode. As you can see, this file is open in read-only mode. Now, let us learn to read the whole file into a single variable. Type pend equal to f.read open and close parenthesis. We use the read method to read all the contents of the file into the variable pend. Press enter. To use read method, we use the file object dot read method. Now let us see what pend contains by typing print inside parenthesis pend. Press enter. We can see that pend has all the data of the file pendulum.txt. Type just pend to see more explicitly what it contains. We can see the new line characters as well in the output. Let us learn to split the variable pend into a list of lines in the file. We use the method splitlines to split a file of data into list of lines. For this, we need to store this list in a variable, say pend_list. Type pend_list equal to pend.splitlines, open and close parenthesis, press enter. Type pend_list, press enter. We got the data into list of lines. Pend_list does not contain new line characters like /n. This is because the string pend is split on the new line characters. Let us close the file opened into F. Type f.close open and close parenthesis. Press enter. It is a good programming practice to close any file objects that we have opened after the job is done. Pause the video here, try out the following exercise and then resume the video. Reopen the file pendulum.txt with f as the file object. Recall that we have closed the file earlier. Let us switch back to the terminal. Let us now move on to reading files line by line. To reopen the file again, type f is equal to open inside parenthesis, inside quotes, pendulum.txt. Now, to read the file line by line, we iterate over the file object using the for loop. Let us iterate over the file line-wise and print each of the lines. Let us clear the terminal. Type for line in f, colon, press enter, 4 spaces, print inside parenthesis, line. Your line is a loop variable and it is not a keyword. We could have used any other variable name, but line seems meaningful enough. Press enter twice. Instead of just printing the lines, let us append them into a list, say line list. We first initialize a line list as an empty list. Type line underscore list is equal to open and close square brackets. Press enter. Type the code as for line in open inside parenthesis, inside quotes, pendulum.txt, colon, press enter, 4 space, line underscore list dot append inside parenthesis, line, press enter twice. Here the for loop reads the file pendulum.txt line by line. The append method will add each of the line to the list, line underscore list. We could, as usual, close the file using f.close and reopen it. But this time, let's leave the file object f and directly open the file within the for statement. This will save us the trouble of closing the file each time we open it. Let us see what line list contains. Type line underscore list and press enter. Line underscore list is a list of the lines in the file along with the new line characters. We can strip out the new line characters from the lines by using some string methods. This will be covered in the further tutorial on strings. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. In this tutorial, we learned to open and close files using the open and close methods respectively, read the data in the files as a whole by using the read method, read the data in the files line by iterating over the file object using the for loop, append the lines of a file to a list using the append method within the for loop. Here are some self-assessment questions for you to solve. The open function returns a string, list, file object, function. Second, what does the function splitlines do? Displays the data as strings all in a line. Displays the data line by line as strings. Displays the data line by line but not as strings. And the answers are: first, open function returns a file object. Splitlines displays the data line by line as strings. Please post your timed queries in this forum. Please post your general queries on Python in this forum. FOSSEE team coordinates the TBC project. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT MHRD Government of India. For more details, visit this website. That's it for this tutorial. This is Trupti Kini from IIT Bombay signing off. Thank you.